Greetings, my biter friends. I am Ben Pearson, the Roadster Tracker, and we are back with Factorio Space Age, and we still got a long ways before we're going to be getting to space, but, you know, we're doing what we can. What's the problem here? Alright, we can put a faster inserter here. We can put a faster outserter. And then we can put a faster inserter here. And let's go ahead and put one there. And that will allow us to get all of the power poles that we need to do fun stuff a little bit faster. I'm gonna similarly speed... let's go ahead and speed this guy up. Just taking a look here, we're working on building rails in an automated way and all of the things that go with that, and of course we do have rails already. Okay, let's go ahead and speed this up. Just so we can get these rails a little bit faster, although we're doing pretty good, to be honest. I'm gonna keep this guy going up. Well, so what are these gonna be? Because we've got the rail engines here. We've got... We need locomotive, we need the cargo cars. And we're gonna also need the cargo little fluid wagon. Okay, so cargo wagon is iron, steel, and gears. So we don't have any iron available on this side, unfortunately. So that's gonna make life a little bit interesting. So we also want these guys that also need iron, okay. And then the fluid tanks are gonna need gears. So we need iron along here for both of these guys. All right. So what can we do? Well, I'm gonna move this guy first of all. That's not the right way to do this. Okay, so we need this guy. Well, hang on. This guy's gonna be fluid wagon. We'll need pipe there too. Ooh. Ooh. I think I'm gonna change a few things here. Well, we need the steel poles for these guys. That's gonna be interesting. No. Okay, we're gonna make... No, we can't do that. Oh, bah humbug. The rail needs access to the steel, but we could just do rails here and then these there, and then both of these guys for the storage tanks. We don't need pipe, but we do need it for these guys. So the fluid wagon could go here. Then this becomes the tank, and this becomes the cargo wagon. All right, all right. How does this work? So let's think about this. This goes there. Okay, you need sticks. This stuff. And then you also need steel. So how are we going to get steel there? You don't need this though. So we could do maybe here? How to get the steel best over there? Yeah, the bus design sometimes can be a little bit cramped. We could do some filtering or something. What's this? So let's go ahead and do this. And then we can pull from here. And then that will get everything there. We can pull from the same line here. We'll put rail, all the rail that we gotten there. And then you just need stone, which you can get from here. So that no longer needs stone. Okay, so you need iron. You need iron. You need pipes, which we can now get. Gears, which we can easily get. I'm going to take those and I'm going to put those in here. Whoops. We'll take a few train stops. All right. Yeah, this might not be the most illuminating episode, but you know what? I do what I can. Okay. We need to figure out how to get this from here across. But we only need, well, Let's put the rails somewhere else, maybe? What if we did this? The rail box could be there. So we'll dump the rails in there. Then that would allow us to go all the way through there. So we're gonna face this way. Now we have our iron at the two things that need iron. Good. I'm liking this. I like this. I like this. So we're gonna just have one storage there. And then you are going to be, usually it's like 3 stacks of these. And we need some gears as well. And with that, I believe all of the rail bits and bobs are being produced. Good. I like it. All right. One more thing that I do want to find a place to do. And I think I'm just going to do it right here. We're going to do lazy man approach. We need better furnaces. So we're going to start upgrading all of our furnaces. I'm going to keep using wooden power poles until we run out. At some point in time, we're going to have to do something with all of this wood, though. All right. Well, we'll get there. I'm going to let this go up to 2 stacks. Is it still more steel, or is it more... It's more brick, but whatever. This will be fine. Just dump on our stockpiles so we're good to go. All right. I am very content with how that is going. So the next thing that I think we want to do, I think we want to start military science. And that'll be a good opportunity to figure out how this is going to go. So one thing I have come to realize is that this is too low. So we're going to need 3 or 4 belts worth of stuff. Let's go ahead and bring this up here. So what we're going to do is you're going to cut, whoops, the first row of these guys. And then this is going to be bumped up to here. And then we're going to speed up these guys just a scooch. We don't have any research going on now. That's not great. Okay. Guess it's kind of expected though. So we're gonna bring in a couple of other different science belts here. We'll need 3 more probably. So those are gonna be kind of counter running along the bus. Okay, need some more belt. So the first one of those that we're gonna do is military science, so that way we can deal with the biters if we have to. We did turn down the biters. I didn't get rid of them completely. And then once we are ready to deal with biters, we should be ready to deal with other stuff. Let's speed these guys up. Good. We can get the steel furnaces in place and improve that. All right, hang on. Belts are way down. So we'll get there. Can I actually build red belts? Maybe. Oh, we can. Let's go ahead and set this up so we got something for our factory to start working on. Although it does look like we're actually using a fair bit. It's okay though. So basically they need the first levels and lots and lots and lots of gears. I think, oh, these also need green circuits, which, no big deal. We'll just pull them from here. And then we're gonna pass these guys up in the same fashion because eventually blue is going to be fed through this. but we're gonna limit this to 1 stack. We'll limit this to, well, we'll go with 4 stacks, and you can do 1 stack as well. We're actually output limited. That's insane. This is gonna start using some serious resources, but that is perfectly okay. So look at how much gears we got going on. Green circuits are not really a huge concern. Okay, we're still capable of burning a lot more iron. Good. For military, the one thing that we're going to need that we don't currently have on the bus is we're going to need coal. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap off here. So we're gonna go dupe and dupe, and then here, and we'll be able to, I forgot to pick up more belt. Whoops. We'll be able to deal with more stuff. I got red belt upgraded, but I didn't pick up the extra yellow belt that we are going to need. Okay. Good. So much easier than the mod pack we were working with before, Nullius Maximus. Just some of those recipes were insane. Okay, we are starting to get the stone peeled off. Good. Let's dump some of this in here. And I may start peeling off some... Okay. Let's chop down these trees. Now, one of the other reasons that I wanted to do this is we're going to make grenades, and grenades are an excellent way to deal with trees. Common saying of Factorio, trees are the real enemies. And I will not dispute that. Okay. Good. Perfect. So let's keep going down. Now, I'm not going to try to max out the ability to do military science because military science tends to be a rather niche one. So I'm going to do 1 belt's worth is what we're going to try to do. Let's end this here. Okay. So what do we need for military science? Well, let's find out. Piercing rounds, grenades, and walls. So we need 1, and 2 walls. 10-second craft time. So we're gonna set that as kind of our standard to do 10 of these per second. And so that way, or 10, we're gonna have 10 machines that all produce them approximately 1 second. There's some multiplier, but it just makes the math easier. So we're gonna do a piercing round with 10 piercing rounds per, 1 piercing round per second. 1 grenade per second and 2 walls per second is what our goal is. So piercing rounds, it's a 3-second craft time, so we'll need 3 of these machines that are running at full bore, and it's going to need a ton of copper, and it needs a firearm. Firearm needs 4 iron plate. We can do 1 of these to 3 of these. Okay. So let's get started. Let's bring our lines down. Nope. Didn't know if it would auto do this. I didn't think it would, but it was worth a shot. Let's go ahead and go through here. We probably are going to need new iron at some point in time. This is probably a good spot to inject some stuff into the bus. So we're going to do this about here. All right. So let's go a little bit higher to give a buffer. I'm going to actually put this here because this guy is the lone standard firearms, and then 1, 2, 3 that are the piercing rounds. So for this, we're going to just go right like this. Oops, we don't need that one. We do want this like that. And then you're going to output, and there'll be 3 piercing rounds. They're relatively slow, so we can do this. This is going to be... I mean... it's 1 per second, right? So... yeah... in fact, I'm going to output this to the far belt. Then copper, we're going to output on the nearer of the 2 belts. And that's going to be fast fed in. And then we're going to do something like this. Okay. Connect the power poles. Then all we need is we need this belt to have steel on the near side. All right. So how do we make that work? Well, honestly, the easiest way would be to kind of cheat. Let's do it like this. Okay, we're going to take that one up. And so this is the goal. Let's go like this maybe, and good. So we're going to clear this out. So that should get the steel. Now, some of these we're going to actually want. So I'm going to put a chest here. I'm going to actually put a 4th machine. This 4th machine is just to collect a buffer. And then we got several wood chests we're going to load here. And I'm going to take like maybe 4 stacks. And this is my personal ammo collection. It's just going to take the surplus stuff and it will go along. Cool. So the next thing that we're gonna want is grenades. All right, so grenades are gonna be opposite. And we need how many of these? 8 seconds, so we need 8 machines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So grenades we're gonna want to stack. Really, that high of demand, we probably want a full coal belt. So let's get green circuits out this far. And we're gonna do this. We actually want it right like there. Yeah. Okay. Go to about there, and then something like this. So we're gonna do coal on the fast belt. Whoops. Yet again, we need more belt. Man, I can't wait till we can get robots. Military science, this is mostly gonna give us something to do while we start building the trains. Something to research. And it is helpful. You know, since we are gonna have to deal with some biters, then it's better to be able to stand our ground. Okay, let's do this and then come up like this, there, and up. Cool. So that should do. So all we need is pairs, and then we'll do pairs and then power. Oh, output pairs. So I'm gonna move this like this. I'm gonna have one grenade machine at the end that is my stockpile again. Since we've got the lines all set up, we'll just do that. Okay, let's power this up. Okay. And then I think one stack of grenades is probably more than enough. We'll go ahead and dump what we've got into one of these. And we can see grenades are on the belt now. Good. So the last thing we need is brick for the walls. So how many wall machines do we need? Half a second crafting time. We only need one. So let's do, let's do that here. Here. So, wait, we want the science output here. So 1, 2, 3, no, one more over. 9, 10. So let's just check this out and make sure I got the math right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Nope, I need 2 more. Okay. So you're gonna be walls. Walls, I may as well have a stockpile here, I guess. Walls are going to be similar to how we did iron for some other stuff. It's just going to be fed right here. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, let's just output, let's do 2 of those. And then I'm gonna put a box here for the wall that we're going to store for ourselves. Be a slow inserter, and I'm just gonna store a little bit because I don't think we actually really need that much. So then you're gonna come up like this. Okay. And then these guys are gonna be the same pair, 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Good. Wanted to make sure that count was correct. Okay, that looks good. And then the output here can be slow inserters. And this is military science, so I'm gonna go ahead and queue up some military science after we get this going to the labs. So that is this belt right here. Blue science is going to be the next thing on this belt, but we can deal with that much, much later. Why don't... Oh. Well, that, for one, is a problem. I think this is going to be right. I think I can probably set this like this too. Yeah, that's going on both sides. So that's neat. Okay, let's get some stuff. Let's see. Defender, sure, why not? Stronger explosives is going to be the first one because we want to have our grenade damage go up. Projectile damage better is good too. Weapon shooting speed sounds very handy. And then we'll go with the defender and we'll go from there. Okay, we're not currently pulling these in, so we do know that we're gonna have to do kind of a reach thing here, like this. So I'm just gonna set this up. Whoops. It's okay, we got a little bit of a mess, but we'll get some more red inserters. It's nice to have this whole thing whirling. Now, once, you know, the science is actually kicked off, we're gonna have to check this out. We need right here. Okay, that should be pretty good. I run out of undergrounds as well. Jeez. Well, that's what I get. All right. How are we doing on time? Doing pretty good. My goal is to have these kind of sort of short, but not too bad. And then I needed to, well, I have another radar. I don't even know where to put it. We'll figure that out later. All right, let's just see if this is all working. Is up to the last machine is in fact running. I think this is doing okay. We'll check on the balance of stuff, but yeah, we have, these are basically being made as quickly as we can. Yeah, we can see that that's fine. You know, we've got our box of projectiles, so we're storing some stuff for a later day when we go take out some biters. But we have a very nice crude oil here. There's some other technologies that we should do. We have a smaller oil field here, but man, okay, we do have some water. That's a good sign. I think next time we're going to start setting up rails, and we're going to go along here. And the first thing we're going to do with them is to hook up the oil sites. A rail station. I think the rail station belongs here. That's how I think we should do this, but I'll have to give it a little bit of a think here between episodes. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Let me know whatever questions or comments you guys have. I appreciate all you do, and until next time, keep on tracking. Take care. We will see you then. Bye-bye.